The arrest of Josh, Michelle Duggar's oldest son, by the Child Support and Adoption Ministry in April 2021 caused her to disappear from social media. At 58 years of age, the mother is still going strong after years of running the Duggar family's social media accounts, where she often shared details on her children. Because of this, her legion of online admirers has been longing for her return. The bright side is that Michelle is still popping up in her kids' videos and social media posts. Her recent guest appearance in one of Jinger's videos also shocked a lot of people. Keep reading to see how she has changed her look. Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas was one of the most recent locations where Michelle and Jim Bob Duggar were seen together. People were surprised to hear that the Counting on Alums took Jason, Jana, and Josie, along with a few of their other children, to the theme park. The family may easily come across the cruise's famously adult features, such as drinking, gambling, and other worldly pursuits. Jim Bob and Michelle, on the other hand, seem to have come to enjoy the stunning scenery. The Duggar sisters make a triumphant return in Jinger's latest single. A member of the Counting On cast who is now caregiving for her pregnant daughter, who is expected to give birth sometime this month, is in California. Michelle joins Jinger as she shops for baby clothes. Jinger also said that her mother is overjoyed about the new grandchild on the way. Some of Michelle's admirers can't help but notice the way she appears different now. Others have noticed that she seems younger and more beautiful than before, as if she had never aged. On top of that, many have noted that Michelle seems to be far healthier now. My mother is really gorgeous. Seeing her again fills me with immense joy. I may be compelled to visit TJ Maxx quite soon. Mama is still the most beautiful lady in the world. My dear young son. Her children's attractiveness is not surprising. Is there no way your mom would ever look old? Absolutely mind-blowing. That old adage goes something like, "Girl, your mother does not age. What is going on?" Michelle, you look simply beautiful. I can only imagine how wonderful it is to have grandkids. My whole journey has been for the sole purpose of seeing Michelle. Her beauty is breathtaking. Your mom looks really darling with her pushed-back hair and bangs. There is absolutely no indication that she is getting older. Michelle Duggar is becoming more active on her children's social media accounts. The former Counting On cast member has been mum on the subject of a possible reality TV comeback. It would seem that TLC has irrevocably lost ties with the Duggar family after Josh's CSAM arrest. But some of the Duggars aren't ready to let go of the microphone just yet. Among them is Jinger, who has previously said that she would allow her children to discuss their lives at the right age if they so choose. Johannah has just started a new life in Nebraska with her husband Stephen Wisman, and many of her fans are curious about their plans. Michelle Duggar is no stranger to the limelight. After all, she is the matriarch of the famous Duggar family. Her appearance, characterized by her long, unusual curls, modest clothing, and warm, welcoming smile, has remained constant throughout her life. However, Michelle's most recent appearance gave the impression that she had changed, which caused the Duggar family's fans to wonder what had changed. When Michelle was presented in a recent family update, many of her fans immediately noticed that she looked different. Some others said she looked completely different from her past public appearances, while others pointed out the subtle differences. Though she stuck to more understated looks, her hair seemed sharper and more modern, and her clothes displayed a hint of modernity. Some of her fans even went so far as to say that she appeared more at ease and youthful in her demeanor and facial expressions. Because of the dramatic shift in Michelle's look, many are wondering what inspired the transformation. Does it reflect a more significant change in her personal life, or is it only a change in her style? Big changes have been happening in the Duggar family, and Michelle's new style is just one example of how things have been evolving recently. Some of Michelle's older children are departing from the very conservative upbringing they received, which may be threatening her position as the unshakable matriarch. Jill Duggar Dillard has been very public about her troubled relationship with her parents, while Jinger Duggar Vuolo has been quite vocal about her desire to escape the strict expectations of the Duggar household in recent years. These two people have made no secret of their desire to cut ties with the Duggar family. It seems that the Duggar family has relaxed its formerly stringent standards, Even if Johanna Duggar Forsyth and Jessa Duggar Seewald have made some little changes to their lifestyle, could Michelle's transformed look be an indication of her resilience in the face of adversity? Some of Michelle's fans think she's starting a new chapter in her life as her children become independent adults, marking a turning point in their own lives. It is common for famous individuals, especially women in the spotlight, to try to rebrand themselves as they enter new phases of their life. Maybe Michelle, who is in her late 50s, is just trying out a new look or is really getting into self-care like she never has before. She spent a great deal of time and effort raising 19 children, sometimes putting their needs before her own. Now that all of her children have gotten married and started families of their own, Michelle may finally be able to focus on herself. Maybe she's tried a new hairstyle, altered her skincare routine, or gained a new perspective on style. Any one of these things may happen. Many of Michelle Duggar's admirers have voiced their disapproval of her new look. She seems to be more joyous and invigorated, which has led many to praise her transformation. Some people would want to find out additional information about. We need to know what could have caused the change and if it portends a deeper shift in her principles and philosophy. I recognized Michelle right away. Following a picture of her that went viral, one of her admirers said, "She looks so different, but in a good way." Other individuals said, "Perhaps she is finally embracing a bit more freedom now that she does not have any young children to take care of." Some people still have their doubts, however, and they want to know whether this is all just a cosmetic alteration or if the real goal is to modify how they look for public appearances so they can win over the public. Some have speculated that Michelle Duggar's transformation is an effort to keep up with the ever-changing tides of public opinion. This is due to the fact that the Duggar family's established history of carefully controlling their public image is a major factor. Time will tell if Michelle Duggar's latest appearance is only a phase or a portent of deeper changes in her life, even though it has piqued interest. Michelle is evolving, just as her family is progressing, and it's obvious whether she's merely trying out a new look or is embracing a more significant personal transformation. While they wait to see whether this new Michelle is a permanent fixture, fans of the Duggar family will be closely monitoring her appearances going forward.